fun to see how it rolls in when more and more people are joining. So I don't know what wants to be said here. It's not so much a communication in words as it is a transmission of silence and of energy. It's this experience of laying on this ground, on this earth, and then the sky high above and feeling so tiny. Just feeling so tiny. And I often have this feeling like the gratitude for this life and the miracle of this existence is too much to bear, too much to hold, too much to contain, too much to carry. It feels like there's nothing else to do but to give it away, to give and to give and to give and to, even more than giving, just allowing it to flow through. I don't know what any of this is. This human experience of being energy and form and these vibrating bodies that apparently are pretty much only empty space with light vibrating our body as a galaxy. All of this existence being light and colors and energy and vibrations just appearing as this unfolding mystery. I was speaking with my mother yesterday. She called me up on Facebook and I was like, Mom, I came out of your belly. Like, I came out of you. I was inside your body and then you gave birth to me and I started my own life. And consciousness downloaded into a human body, or a body downloaded in consciousness, and then traveling through the world and creating and singing and dancing, and it's just such a mystery. Naman says allowing is the thing. At times it's way harder than it sounds. Yeah, I know. Allowing can be a challenge when we feel like our personal self needs to hold the reins, need to control or modify reality or outcome. And yet when we let go, when we trust, when we open up into this unfolding, then things happen so naturally, so beautifully and so effortlessly. Even coming here to Australia was this feeling of like, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen, I don't know where I'm gonna stay, I don't know who I'm gonna meet, but the whole journey has been so magical. I feel so profoundly taken care of, so profoundly met. I have met some beyond amazing people being here, as well as diving deep into my own practice, as well as in connection with nature and with this life and with everything. And unless we are supremely psychic, there's literally no way to predict what's going to happen, but it's just this feeling of trusting the unfolding of life. And it's interesting because as humans it seems like we have this tendency to live in this low-level continuous experience of stress or anxiety. It's almost as if we think or perceive that we need to have this like mild river of stress or mild river of anxiety underlying our experience, because otherwise if we just let go, then everything is just going to fall apart. But what happens when we do let go and we allow everything to fall apart and we notice that we're actually carried? And so for those of you who are dropping in right now, I see more and more people joining. Feel free to go back and watch the beginning of this video, because it literally feels to me like if we can actually embrace this, if we can actually let go into this, we can trust this existence, that whatever is spinning the planets, whatever is breathing our bodies, whatever is beating our hearts, whatever is allowing for these clouds of electrons and molecules and vibrations and everything to just function, like whatever is holding all of this together, whatever is moving all of this, that there is an intelligence to this. And so trusting that life, trusting that beauty, trusting all of this. And with this, if there's any one of you who has any questions, anything that you might be struggling with or bumping up against, feel free to ask, feel free to share. Also sharing where in the world you are right now, what you're the most grateful for, what is present for you in your life. I can see the numbers on the screen, but I don't know who's actually watching, so feel free to share anything that you feel moved to in this. I'm laying on the ground in Australia. Maybe you are on the other side of the world right now, and straight above me is the sky and the clouds. It's like clouds, just big, big, big giants of water just hanging in the sky. And no, I'm not on drugs. This is just the fucking mystery that I'm experiencing right now in this. Beautiful. Just scrolling through the comments. So guys, how are you doing? Is there anything I can help you with? Is there anything I can assist with? Is there anything you want to share? And in the meantime, allowing all of us to sink deeper and deeper and deeper into the trust of the perfection of this life, this miraculous existence. Knowing deeply and profoundly our limitlessness, that who we are can never die. Wherever this voice is coming from, whatever this is that is gazing out through these eyes, is the same one being that is gazing out through your eyes, that is noticing and observing this entire existence, that is moving the clouds, the stars, the planets, that is singing the birds, flying the birds, growing the grass, the hair. So once again, for those of you who are joining now, feel free to go back and watch the beginning. And it feels like I literally don't have anything else to say, but just my deep expression of appreciation and gratitude and awe of the beauty of this life, the miracle of who you are, the miracle of who all of us are. And now rain is starting to fall on my body. So for those of you who are watching now, feel free to share where you are in the world, and if there is anything that I can guide you in, any questions, anything. In the meantime, I want to show you around a little bit where I am right now. It's like been doing some filming down here on the field for the Central Yogini Academy. It's getting dark here in Australia. It's coming up to, I think, maybe 7 o'clock in the evening or something like that. And high above is the sky. So Nauman says, Austria has great energy and not so many people. I just came back But yeah, you could share a few little practical things people can do to experience trust in the universe and let go of the need. Let's see more. Let go of the need to control. I'm in Florida. The moon is out and it's magical. Oh, nice. So I guess if you're in Florida, it's still yesterday for you. What can we do to actually let go and trust life more deeply? Notice that you are already taken care of. Notice that whatever you have been worrying about in the past has obviously worked out because you're still here. Notice how everything in your life has worked out so far. Even in the challenges, there's always been hidden gifts, there's always been learnings, there's always been just a way that life has to come up with creative solutions and to always guide you in the right way, even when it seems like things are kind of going wrong, that there is an intelligence here that is at play, that is always guiding you. And so in letting go and trusting the unfolding of life, I feel it's one of the quickest ways to notice that you are already so profoundly taken care of. And so in recognizing that everything in our life so far has worked out, then maybe, just maybe, we can open up to the possibility that things will always keep on working out. And also noticing that that contraction that we feel when we are worried about stuff, when we feel like we need to modify reality, control circumstances, that contraction, like even if we manage to control circumstance and manage to modify reality according to the preference of our separate self, the contraction with which we are doing it is not worth it anyway. And so if things always keep on working out, if things have been working out up until this point, and if they are going to keep on working out, then why not simply let go, relax, enjoy this moment, and open up to the little miracles in life? You know, sometimes when we have been on this planet for a long time and we have become used to the human experience, we can become so accustomed to this existence, and so we forget that all of this is just like a fucking miracle. Like I said in the beginning of this live stream, that I was talking to my mom yesterday, and I'm like, Mom, I came out of your body. That's crazy. Like, that's magical. That's fucking like far out. That's like a trip, you know? And so just this whole experience of being human and just hair growing and grass growing and self-replicating and birds flying and being on a planet, shooting through space and somehow being held onto this, just all of that is unfathomable complexity and simplicity all in one. And so recognizing that whatever that intelligence is also holding us. Okay, loves, so for those of you who are watching now, before signing off, I would love to just out of curiosity, you know, who is watching and where in the world are you? So let me know in a comment. And if there's anything else that you want to share as well. Elvis is in Ireland, Nauman is in Florida. I see my cousin Carl is joining. Maybe in Sweden. Okay, my loves. Bart says, thank you for sharing these beautiful words, Ronja. I am just starting my day in the Netherlands. That's beautiful. And I just see that Nadine joined. Nadine, you gotta go back and watch it from the beginning because we're just about to finish. And here in Australia, the night symphony is starting. There are crickets all around. Beautiful sweet wind and mosquitoes biting my feet. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I wish you such a beautiful day. Like I said a little bit earlier, I've been filming for the Sensual Yogini Academy, filming some more beautiful practices, energy, breath, orgasm practice, and different meditations and beauty. So for women, if you want to check it out, go to sensualyogini.com/VIP. And I've also been filming some videos that I'm going to post on YouTube shortly. By the way, if anybody has an extra MacBook, mine broke in some melted ice cream last week. So if anybody happens to have an extra MacBook that you want to send over, let me know. Otherwise I'll get a new one as soon as I can. Right now I'm just doing stuff on my phone. Okay lovers, it's getting dark. It's time to sign off. Okay beauties, wish you so much love.